The ocean, with all its immensity and power, remains one of the most intriguing ecosystems on Earth. Despite centuries of investigation, experts estimate that more than 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. Beneath its black depths, there are mysteries we may never uncover. One such enigma is related to a boat, a vessel whose story is not merely disquieting but truly terrifying. The footage and material used in this video are non-copyrighted. I can't use the real, original footage because it's copyrighted, and that could lead to copyright issues. That's why I use non-copyrighted material in my videos to avoid any problems. Imagine yourself aboard a fishing boat, miles away from the shore, surrounded by boundless ocean beneath a pitch-black sky. The wind howls, the waves smash, and suddenly, your boat freezes, as if gripped by an unseen force. You inspect the engine, it's okay. The navigation system flickers. You feel like you're not alone. This isn't fiction. This is the real-life account of a boat called the Pickering. Roughly 35 years ago, the Pickering operated off the coast of England. On the surface, it seemed like any other fishing vessel, but those who worked on board it immediately understood that something about it wasn't right. The boat earned a reputation for being haunted, so much so that its first captain, Derek Gates, finally refused to operate it. Captain Gates reported that whenever they sailed far out into the ocean, especially late at night, the boat would behave abnormally. It would begin to revolve in circles without anyone steering it, as if someone, or something, else had seized charge. No rational explanation could explain for this conduct. For seasoned mariners like Gates, this was more than just bad equipment. It was something beyond understanding. The crew reported more weird experiences. At exactly 1:30 am night after night, the boat's radar system would fail, the engine would stop down, and the internal lights would flicker on and off without warning. Even though the boat's heating system was functional, they would suddenly feel an uncanny cold sweep across the deck. These encounters terrified the crew. Many refused to work night shifts, and several quit completely. Then, one night, the group encountered something that shocked them to the core. While anchored in the wide sea, a crew member saw a strange man sitting peacefully on the deck. He wore a cap and was staring attentively at them. When they went to approach him, he vanished, disappeared into thin air, right before their eyes. It wasn't simply one individual who saw him. Everyone on the crew did. From that moment, they were convinced the boat was cursed. Strange phenomena escalated. Tools and materials went missing, only to be discovered in unusual places or never at all. Items would fall on their own. The team even claimed to see shadows moving when no one else was nearby. Fear developed into panic, and eventually, the whole original crew refused to step foot aboard the Pickering again. In desperation, they hired a exorcist, a man who claimed to deal with jinn and ghosts. He boarded the vessel and conducted rites in every nook. Candles were lit, words were recited, incense burnt into the night. While executing his rites, the exorcist revealed the tale of the boat. Decades ago, the boat had belonged to an Irishman who had 2 boys. One tragic day, while at sea, a tremendous storm struck. In the tumult, one of his sons was swept overboard and lost to the water. Heartbroken and tormented by grief, the father sold the boat. Ever since, odd incidents continued to follow it, almost as if the spirit of the lost son never gone. Despite the ceremonies, the disturbances aboard the Pickering didn't stop. In fact, several stated they became worse. Eventually, the entire crew quit, and the boat remained docked, silent but still feared. Then, a new team took over the vessel, led by Captain John Hilton. Unlike his predecessor, Hilton brushed aside the ghost reports. He believed in logic, science, and reason. To him, all past encounters might be explained by mechanical failure, weariness, or paranoia. That changed quickly. One night, while the new crew was well out at sea, Hilton was napping in his cabin when the boat's helmsman screamed out in fear. Hilton went to the bridge and saw the crewmen pale and shivering. The boat was moving on its own, out of control, exactly as previously. The time? Exactly **1:30 a.m. Hilton hurried to the engine room, expecting a failure. What he found defied logic. The primary power switch was removed totally. The boat had **no power**, yet it was gliding nicely through the water. The only explanation was an unthinkable one. Something invisible was controlling it. From then on, even Hilton began to sense a presence on board. Crew members reported seeing a mysterious person descending the stairs. Loud metallic noises rang from the engine room, as if someone was furiously beating the machinery with an iron rod. These weren't vague, weak sounds, they were loud, clear, and horrifying. Unable to catch any fish and overwhelmed by anxiety, this new crew also abandoned the Pickering. One by one, they left the ship behind. No one knows what happened to the vessel afterward. Some say it was sold again, but others believe it still wanders somewhere in the ocean, empty, haunting, and cursed. To this day, the story of the Pickering sends chills down the spines of those who hear it. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the testimonials of several witnesses, across multiple years, make this account tough to dismiss. If you enjoyed this story and want more terrifying real-life tales, feel free to follow me on Instagram. The URL is in the description below. Stay safe, and never underestimate the marvels of the deep water.